Welcome to Hungary and welcome to the penultimate round of the Drift Masters Championship. It's a wild track, we haven't been here in 6 years, and I guarantee you this event is going to be one of the craziest on the calendar. Conor and Ruse are ready to rock and roll, and we're ready to see what happens.
No need to guess, no riddle. I felt blessed when the flex went civil. And this year, man, I wanna see it triple. Pray more, say less, that's official. It made me walk or the talk like it's minor. One call and it's like tear my eyes up. You thought Gucci would bless your life up. My kind of drip from a
Alright, we have made it to Hungary, Mariupol. What do you guys think of the track?
Very excited. I don't really look to like these tyre walls. They, on the sim anyway, they suck you in. And it does a lot of damage to the car. So hopefully we can try and avoid them.
I'm very excited too because I did a lot of practice on sim this time. Maybe this track is similar to the sim, so I didn't drive yet, but it's gonna be a fun.
It'll be a lot of fun, to be fair. I've done a lot of practice on the sim too. I've done like 64 hours in the past 14 days, so like it's a lot. I've done like up to like 2 or 3 a.m. every morning practicing, so I'm really excited for this one. After qualifying good in the past 3 rounds, so hopefully we keep that streak going, and of course hopefully you can get in there too and we can both be in the show.
So tell me about which are the scariest parts on this track. What are you worried about?
Yeah, sometimes I stuck too.
Yeah.
Or I get like a shadow here through too much.
Yeah.
And just with the left foot.
Oh, if you come in here too hot, like if you get that transition down there wrong from 2 to 3, it's gonna put you out really wide here. So you're either gonna have to stop drifting and straighten up, or absolutely obliterate the wall. It's a really cool track though. It's challenging. It's like one of them ones that you really have to think about. It's not like just full throttle and we'll get there. It's kind of like you have to be so accurate with everything. You have to be precise. This is kind of my favourite type of driving, the kind of technical stuff. Yeah, hopefully we can try to pull somewhere into the bag.
Comparing to like other track, I think this is the most track like in Japan. Like a wide initiate, like a Nikko. After that, it's quite about one transition over there and another snap. Kind of like a Japanese local track, so I think it's not gonna be too hard.
Yeah.
But I felt they have a quite bank here,
Yeah,
so I think that's the big difference.
yeah. I'm sure you're doing great.
So after that corner, where do you aim?
So after that corner, I kind of leave my transition a bit later and I aim for this white line here just outside the white tyre, because it's such a downhill slant that when you aim for the white line you're actually only going to be like perfect on the zone. You're not going to be on the white line. I think that'll work anyway.
I think you're right.
Let me do it first, and if it goes very wrong then you don't have to do it.
Stop. I want you to close your eyes, Conor, and run me through from the start to the finish.
I'm at the start line now.
Yeah, you're at the start line.
After the chicane, second, third, fourth, flick in onto the handbrake, clip 1, clip 2, clip 3, back onto clip 4, up the wall, give a couple of clutch kicks, up onto the next wall, transition, aim for the white line, get the last clip, go to the finish line, take a deep breath, it's done. You didn't wreck the car.
How many points?
70, maybe 60.
Come on.
No promises.
You're a 90s boy, baby.
I don't know.
My turn?
Yeah. You're at the start line?
Start line. Like this. Boom. We do that.
You gotta do it.
Come. Boom, 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 boom. And transition. Little bit hood, left hood, and adjust the line. Yes! P1!
You know what? I want to see you guys battle together.
Yeah, that'd be
You know,
crazy.
like that would be stressful, but it would be like so good to see both
Yeah,
of you
I
guys
would.
on track
I
together.
wanted to. Like,
Yeah, it'd be good fun.
yeah, good fun.
Who's gonna win?
He has the experience on me, like, so who knows? It'd be a good battle.
He have a record.
So there we go. We're at the last bit of the track. How like steep is it?
Well, like if I stand at the top and you stand at the bottom.
No, I mean like
Maybe 30 degree.
Let's bring it in. No crashing tomorrow.
No crashing.
Just winning.
No crashing.
Just qualifying.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
You got this, boys.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Nice to see you, boys.
Lucas.
What's up, G? What's your dream, Thomas?
My dream at the moment is for Conor to keep going the way he's going, and the day we see him on that podium is the dream.
So this year was an experiment. The idea was, wouldn't it be cool to make content around two drivers from completely different worlds, throw them into the hardest and most difficult drift championship in the world, and see how they would do. Is it all about, raw talent? Is it all about mental strength? Is it all about your team behind you? What makes a Drift Masters team work? Well, we thought if we put the cameras behind two guys who've never done it before, we would get amazing results. And I think the videos so far have shown that it's an absolute roller coaster of emotion. And I'm so happy we got to capture that this year. That was the vision, was to just see what it was like on the inner workings, especially through fresh eyes.
It's actually overwhelming to see him at 16. I actually always believed that Conor could do it, but to see him standing up here is absolutely incredible. Really it is.
I absolutely love it, and I can honestly say I've been drifting for a long time myself, and there's no feeling like watching Conor out there.
It means so much to me to be at Drift Masters. It's been my dream since I'm a child, as my dad was drifting when I was a baby, so I've always been around it. And to be at that level of drifting, honestly, is all my dreams come true. I'm so happy to be here.
I think Conor has overachieved. I think if you look at what we expected at the start of the year, we spoke about, qualifying for a couple of rounds would be great. To go and top 5 qualifying 3 rounds in a row, to go to top 16, then to top 8, to be 16 years of age and so comfortable in this environment with the level of drivers and killers that are around him. I mean, this is his first year. Can you imagine him a couple of years in? That's insane. So,
going into this weekend, the 5th round of Drift Masters, I'm sitting 15th place in the championship, so I'm very happy with that. I was not expecting to be this high up in the championship at all, but as always, I'm very nervous. This is a very dangerous track, so hopefully it all goes well, but I have a great team around me, so hopefully we do good.
I'm so happy that we played a small part in bringing Conor to the public and getting to see the talent that he has, and I'm excited every round to see how he progresses.
When Conor's going out for qualifying, Lucas, we nearly always have the same conversation. So he was getting into the car and I say to him, Conor, just go out there, relax, pretend you're on the sim and just go out and enjoy it. Don't be stressed. And that's what he does. He's really starting to get that now, and you can see it as the rounds progress. He's starting to get really comfortable, and hopefully he can keep that going now,
So look, we're here with 2 rounds to go. For Conor, I think it's just do what he's doing. If he can replicate that for another 2 rounds, he's going to end up top 10 in the championship and Rookie of the Year, which is more than we would ever have expected. When it comes to Ryusei, I think he needs to redeem himself at this point now. I think he knows that the pressure is starting to rise. I think he knows that he hasn't shown his best over the last 4 rounds, and I think he needs a strong finish. But again, nothing is guaranteed here, so we can only cross our fingers for that. But I really think he's going to show some promise between now and the end of Poland.
In the 2 rounds, my goal is to pass to qualify. I want to go to top 16, and I want to line up my car to all of the top guys and do some great battles.
If Ryusei qualified first here in Hungary, I can honestly say, Lucas, we will jump around the place.
If I get P1 here, I'm gonna cry. 100%.
We treat Ryusei just like we treat Conor. He's one of the team, he's one of our own, and we want him to do well as well.
I love Ryusei as a driver. I think his style is incredible. I think he's got a lot of talent. But it's been tough for him this year because it's a new environment, new team, and the tracks and the style of judging is totally different than what he's used to in Japan. Whereas Japan is all about flair, which we quite like. To make battles predictable in Europe, everything's a little bit about smoothness and the lead driver being super smooth. And Ryusei has struggled a little bit at times to find that smoothness. He's got the angle, he's got the style, but the judges aren't going to reward him for that unless it's going to be connected with all the rest of the zones on the track. He's learning bit by bit, and I think, look, he's always got a smile on his face. And a big thing about drift games for us is that we've had adversity over our whole entire careers, but we're always smiling and we're always pushing through. and strength of character to me is sometimes more important than the scoreboard.
Mentally, he seems worried about the car and the car letting him down, but we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. You know, we have a good team here. Everyone knows what they're doing. Everyone knows their job, their role. So he just needs to focus on himself and let us do our part. He does his part, no problem, you know.
Biggest challenge is adapt myself. I think this time we only have like 7 or 8 laps for the practice. I have to focus on all of 8 runs and try not to break my car, because we still have Poland in 2 weeks later.
We were ready. Well, we thought we were ready. We're currently stripping the engine now, so we have a coolant leak between cylinder 1 and 2. What that means is cylinder head's gone. Has it done any damage to the cylinder head? We don't know. We don't have the means of checking that properly. Qualifying's tomorrow, so, and it's like in the afternoon now, so we have a spare engine there. We're just making a plan, and more than likely the engine's going in. Apart from that, the suspension, everything alignment-wise, the car's ready. Just we need to fix the engine.
Look, fingers crossed. I'm going to give him every bit of advice I can, and I'm going to try and make him feel as comfortable as he can this weekend. And I just pray to God that everything works for him and it just all comes together for him, you know?
You say everything's just perfect. Everything.
Will the engine even work?
Everything's fine.
The engine took me out.
These aren't great at the moment.
Everything's just perfect. Everything. Everything's fine. From day to day, I see it more up in the clouds, down on your floor. How fleeting was what we once had. Our tears, the rain, your hair. You said everything.
Practice is over, finished. Today is 2-part. We got practice and we got qualifying. And tomorrow we got practice and top 32. So it's a 2-day event.
Good practice session there now. We lost most of the practice this morning because the power steering won't fail. But he's after making up for there now in that session. So fingers crossed. Hopefully qualifying now will go well, and I think he can do it.
We got this. What do you think? Are you worried?
A small bit. You're always nervous for qualifying, but hopefully I can get a score in one of the runs.
Genki,
Yay!
how's the car?
Many smoking.
A lot of smoke coming in the car?
Yeah.
So you're trying to stop and make the holes? Took off the windows so there's ventilation for the car, because when Ryus is out there, it seems like there's so much smoke inside the car that he's having trouble seeing.
Smoky.
Ryus, hey, you're out on track. Yay, we got the car working. How's the car feeling right now?
Car is super running good,
Yep.
and I'm super happy.
So you went out for a few practice runs. How many did you get?
4, I think.
How did it feel? Was it close to the way you practiced in simulator?
Yeah, it was kind close. I was just focusing to get all the zones and boxes and try not be too much, because this time I want to get it.
Ryusei, we're fingers crossed, toes are crossed. We really want you to do well. We want to see you in the battles, and we believe in you. So come on, 3, 2, 1, let's do it!
Let's do it!
All right, so we're off to qualifying. Let's do this. We really need this. Let's get into qualifying.
The word drifting mean to me is drifting is my life. So like, what's the mean? No mean. It's everything. Yeah.
Bruce is going out. Here he is now.
So we go back to the start line and getting cooled down in the car. It is incredibly hot. Even in our air-conditioned greenhouse, Dave, it is hot in here, and we go back to the GP 2023 runner-up. What can he do? They put the engine in the car last night. The team worked tirelessly to get Keeper back into the seat. Dials on too much angle, has to stall the car up now. Tries to keep himself back into this one, but it starts to fall apart. Way down the inside, you can see now those mistakes where they creep in, puts his wheels on that zone, now goes for that film there in that car. We say engineer last night.
It looks like he's a lot of grip in too much places, and then it looks like
just for racing.
What pressure was he at? 40 easily. Same as practice.
Oh, yeah, I did a big mistake.
Next one, yeah?
Yeah. Focus. The missed up point was I felt a little grippy than practice. Car stopped more early than I thought. I just left foot and hold the line, but still I couldn't adjust. After zone 4, smoke started coming in and my view is like totally nothing. Yeah, we already did like, close the hole, take off the glasses. Like, it should be fine, but I couldn't really see, so. Next one. I got this.
I think, Lucas, that at this stage now, I think the car is set up perfect for him. It's just he needs to get in the zone himself. This is a difficult track. Like even Conor was saying that compared to Riga's track is a lot more technical. It's just the case now of getting his head in the game for the second run and hopefully he can pull it out of the bag.
So far, I didn't pass the qualify. Maybe, not in 8, maybe. I didn't even pass once. But every round I'm learning a lot, and step by step, like I'm getting motivated more than like previous race.
As the man says, it's do or die now, so you just have to get your head in the game and just get it done.
All right, so disappointing first run, not great. Let's hope that he focuses up a little bit more and gets a smooth run and collects enough points to get into the top 32. All right, it's time for qualifying for Conor. My man Thomas said that the nerves are kicking in, so let's go talk to him and see how he's feeling. What up, big man?
Hey, Lucas. How are you?
Face is telling me something.
Oh, man. This is the worst part. Yeah, it never gets easier. Yeah, I just told him before he went out just to relax and, just like nice and calm and just do his best. That's all he can do.
Yeah, like so, for me as a parent and me as a team member for Conor, it's like two different people, I
hope he's a lot calmer than me. That's one thing for sure.
As a parent, I worry every single time that Conor is on the start line. Like when he's leaving the line, I'm praying that everything goes to plan and he's okay. And as a team member, I'm looking at him and I want him to go millimeters from that wall and I want him to be as fast as he can possibly go. So it's a balancing act then.
Just do what he was doing in practice and we should be okay.
Nice and steady, do what he always does in Cinderella.
We're gonna go into qualifying.
It looks a lot scarier here, Lucas, than back in the pits. It looks very tough, being honest, because there's a lot of elevations that you wouldn't see if you're watching on the live stream, It looks very technical, fast as well at the same time. It's a great challenge for everybody, but if qualifying was out of the way now, I'd be happy, man. I'm glad it's entertaining for you because it's not so entertaining for me.
I couldn't ask for a better man to be in my life, to be honest. He's kind of that person you can always go to. He's really good, he can keep everyone calm. So when I'm coming back into the pits, if we have a competition timeout, I know everything's going to be organised. My dad has put so much into me in the drifting and he has believed in me since the start, so I'm really appreciative of me and my dad's relationship. I think it's great.
Back to the start line, see how Ireland's looking. The man that has qualified in his first ever season of Drift Masters in the top 5, 3 rounds in a row, and
one solid run now, that's all we need.
And the youngest driver on the grid at 16 years of age. Conor Falvey, the fairy tale story, aiming for that Rookie of the Year. But how will he get on here in Hungary?
Well, here we go, through the gears goes the young gun, the rookie, fighting for that Rookie of the Year. Nice and early he goes, lets the car wash down the hill, maybe. That doesn't pay off for him, it doesn't get all the way out. Oh, and it's a laboured, hard transition. He's gripped that car up massively. You can see it's hard work for him as he fails to get all the way out to the outside zone. And Falvey said he'd done so much seat time on the simulator to get this track dialed. And I think the sun setting, the track gripping up, I think that didn't play into his favour, Dave.
Holy moly, coming up this section.
I didn't even see it.
I was like, oh, he's dead, he's dead.
I think that was a cautious run, and I don't think there's room for it anymore. 78.5 for Conor Falvey. Needs to step up that aggression.
Got a 78 he's now in 15th position. But it's small little things, Lucas. We know, and I'm sure he knows exactly, like he knows what to do. And like, how many times we've been in this position before. I know Conor, and I know he'll go out in the second run and he'll do it. Like.
Yeah.
There's no fear of him whatsoever.
They were 33 now when they're hot.
Yeah, they were at 29 all day.
So I just done my first run now and it's 78 I think, so it's a good score, but it's not good for Drift Masters. That's like 30th position at best at the end of qualifying with a score like that. So I kind of messed up my entry and then I was shallow at clip 2 and that just messed my whole run up. So for my second run now I have to improve, or there's no other choice. If I do another run like that, I'm out of competition. So look, it's all down to me now really. The car is 100%, the team is 100%, it's just me. So I just need to clear my head now and go back out and hopefully get a better score.
Ryusei is going for his qualifying run 2.
Yeah, ready. Yeah.
It's coming up.
It's coming up.
He's coming up.
Let's go!
Not qualifying, it's part of reality, you know. There's 50 drivers. It's only 32 qualify, you know. There's some boys going home and that's just how it is.
Let's go, Ryusei.
We already won this weekend, you know, so there's no pressure. You know.
For sure.
So as long as the pressure doesn't get to him, we're all good. You know, he's nice and calm getting in the car, so let's see can he put it together.
Can he get it done here? Had a really bad, unfortunate year so far for Akiba, struggling to make that transition from Japanese driving to European driving. Can he get it done right now? It comes off the line, one run to get it done at round 5 as Akiba flicks through the gears, flicks the car across the circuit, goes for that wide line, now looks comfortable. As Akiba drops down though, the car doesn't want to react, clutch kicks it, tries to get to outside zone 3, gets through there, looks for the wall, manages to pick up outside zone 4, now keeps it clean, flicks on the angle, goes for the transition. This is way cleaner than his last run, but has he done enough as Akiba brings it across the line?
Moments of brilliance there towards the end of the run, but they're going to look at that first run, the judges, and they're going to say he missed that outer zone. And 21.5 for Ryusei Akiba puts him outside top 32 here early on. A lot of wild cards, a lot of guys in this.
So we didn't qualify.
No problem.
All right, yeah, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. What happened?
I missed the zone 2.
Zone 2.
And I'm very sad. But I'm also very happy because everybody walks to get me drive. If we couldn't make this car, I couldn't even have a chance today. I was just trying to do what I learned from the previous track, and I did really hard to practice on sim with the sim academy. A lot of people advising me about the setup, Conor teach me how to drive. It was like, this time I got it, like this feeling. Just for the first corner, I tried to do not too much, so I initiate a bit early than last time. That's why I couldn't make it. When I realized that I was far, I was a bit too late, couldn't adjust a lot. Like only I could have done was like little left foot or something. I need some more practice. I ran about 4 laps. I think if I have another 2-3 laps practice, maybe, but this time I'm going back to Japan from this for about 9 days. I try hop on like every night into the morning for the simulator, keep pushing me for practice, and now car, I have no worry about the car. This time I can just focus for just driving.
There's one more round to go, Ryusei. I feel like we gotta make a point, show that Ryusei Akiba is a mad driver. Get yourself into Poland, yeah? Show them what you got.
Thank you.
I'm gonna see how Conor's doing for the next run. He's also in the pickle. I think he's got this. He's good under pressure. Getting some advice from the legend?
Yeah, that's it. He doesn't want my advice this year.
No?
I still do. Yeah. Maybe he can actually use my brain. My brain's asleep for me.
How you feeling, Conor? You're about to go off?
Yeah, nervous enough. Like I don't think 78 will get me in, so
How many zeros have you been on this year now?
That's the thing. Like
You've been out and qualified top 5.
Yeah.
Half of us. Yeah, when he's relaxed, he's useless. Yeah. You know what I mean? When you're like all out, you're like mint. You know what I mean?
Conor, send it. We're gonna be cheering for you both. Thanks. All right, boys. It's time for Conor's run. It's getting kind of dark. Visibility is going to be different, but there's lights here, so it's a crazy night event. Here we go again, guys. You know, how you feeling?
the same as before. Oh yeah? I said it to him there, myself and Owen had a chat with him, and the mistakes he made in the first run, there's no way he's going to make those mistakes again.
Right. So we got it.
Yeah, look.
I'm saying 99. 99 points is what we're aiming for. If not, you know, we go for the 400.
We'll take 30 seconds out. Just get in the show, that's all we want.
My main goal for round 5 would be to go back again and qualify, and we'll take the battles then as they come. But obviously after a top 8 finish in Riga last time round, I want to kind of progress a small bit more, but I'm not going to get too kind of cocky, you can say. So I'm going to go back and hopefully we can qualify. I put a lot of effort into the sim at home, so hopefully we can qualify.
Right, we go back to the line. A man who needs to do it. He's sitting in 32nd place with a 78.5. He needs a big run. And the track conditions have changed. The light has changed. What can Conor Falvey do right now? The rookie from Ireland, representing Drift Games, fires that car in. It's way wider than he was last time. Oh, but he's shallow on outside zone too. Outside zone, now starts to find his zones, now starts to get himself into the groove as Conor Falvey fires it through for the final outside zone, dials on the angle, picks up the zone across the line.
Yeah, out of zone 2, not quite, I'm not sure if you got a wheel in there, but that's going to be...
Okay. Oh man, I don't know, my heart's going 20, man, oh my god.
Has to be a Big Tom nearly pulled down the fence there. Come on, yeah, boy, come on.
26 from Conor Falvey puts him in the 22nd position, so he jumps up into the mid-pack.
So that's a big improvement there now, Lucas. Big commitment there going in, and 88, we can't complain with that. It's tough out there. It's some track. And like, if this doesn't test the drivers, I don't know what will. So, we're delighted. Jump in the van there. Yeah, we stopped him. Fucking job. We're safe out of that. Yeah. We're not. Thank God. Yeah. I love that stuff. Oh, what, lad? We're in now,
Connor?
Yeah, I'm delighted.
Yeah,
I'm delighted.
we're still in?
Yeah, still in the show. So, for now anyway. So I think it should be enough to get me in. So, hopefully.
Top four.
Hopefully.
Yes, sir. It's game day. We got top 32 practiced, we got top 32 parade and night drifting. Yes, night drifting. Later in the video, you will see some sick night drifting because Trackwood here in Hungary, Maripach, the track goes up to like 10 and it gets dark at like 7. So we're gonna see some crazy driving action later tonight. It's gonna be a good one. Practice is about to start for our battle. Let's go see how Conor's feeling, how the car is doing. Today's a hot day, so it's gonna be a tough one. What up, lads?
Good.
How you feeling today, Thomas?
Good, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's very well.
Dude, how hard is it in the car?
We had a thermometer here yesterday just for like temperature when you're sick, but we put it in here and we put it up against the metal and it was like 57.6 degrees.
Jesus, how are you keeping cool?
My mom is putting a towel in the freezer.
Yeah.
So every time I come back around, she puts the towel on my face, and my brother has the leaf blower.
Yeah.
And he's just getting air in, and I just have a litre of water every time I come back in.
Good luck in practice. Take it easy on the car, and we'll be watching you. Alright, so your first battle is against Clint, and Clint is right over there. Should we go grab a chat with him? Clint! What up, Clint?
All good.
Put you guys both in the shot. This is the battle. Can we get a little bit of a...
I like that.
This guy is 16 years old. I feel like it's no problem.
I'm not sure about that. Like, he's still higher in the championship than me, so he's dangerous. We try to do our best, but still gonna be a tough battle because, you know, he can maybe pull something out of his pants and just go for it, you know?
So it is game day. We're heading towards top 32, and it's a mixed emotion one for the team because we got Conor Falvey going up against our good friend Clint Van Orr. We got DBM and Drift Games back in the mix, and a week ago I took on Clint in Iron Drift King and just came up a point short. So we're hoping Conor can get the job done today, but Clint has been on fire since getting that confidence from winning that event. So to be honest, I think it's just going to be a really good battle. The fans are going to love it, we're going to love it, and I wish them both the very best of luck because to be honest, this is just going to be good fun from start to finish.
Now I'm getting nervous.
Come on lads, come on.
To a little bit of an interesting one here between Clint Van Orr and Conor Falvey. They were having some fun in the pits earlier on, winding each other up about this one. They were in point saying that Clint Van Orr and Conor Falvey were saying, this is our time, we're going to go out there. They said, heads up, straight up, door on door. That's what they said. Yeah. No games, just go for it. Conor Falvey, youngest driver on the grid, 16 years of age. A current Rookie of the Year leader. We're going to miss Clint Van Orr coming off a win in Germany.
One, Conor. Come on.
Yeah, look at this, Clint Van Orr already straight up on that high line. And forget he was banging out some incredible runs yesterday and this morning, but he can't shake Conor Falvey at the moment. Falvey giving him a good fight, but not as deep into the outside zone as what Clint Van Orr would like to be. And Clint Van Orr now falls off that qualifying line. Falvey takes that advantage and creeps up onto the door.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes creeping in there from both drivers over the run.
That was tight, you know.
I think Clint Van Orr's going to have to go for it here in the chase position. So here's what we need. We need Conor Falvey with a better lead run, and we need Clint Van Orr with a better chase run, and then we're back to even Stevens again. That's where it is.
That was tidy. That was a great lead run by Clint, though, to be fair.
And a good chase as well.
Easy for Conor to chase when you're following a lead like that.
It was on his door.
Come on.
So Clint Van Orr in the chase, Conor Falvey in the lead as they come off the line. This is a big run for both of these guys here as they try and make it through to the top 16. Into the gears, into the sunset they go.
Yeah, the young rookie fires in at that S15, almost lifts the wheel on initiation, fires through, and look at this from Conor Falvey deeper into the zones, and Clint Van Orr. Now Clint Van Orr starts to lose some ground as Falvey goes wide. Pushes too wide, stays wide though, looks for the outside zone. Clint Van Orr, no answer at the moment as Conor Falvey puts foot to the floor deep in the outside zone, and then Clint Van Orr finds the rear wheel.
That's another one that just, it's not perfect either side either. Falvey definitely doing a better job on outer zone 2, but then he pushes way too wide for the second corner of the track. How was it?
Good lead line, like, so it's hard to know, like.
Don't know.
It's close. I'd like to see him go again. I don't think it was clear cut enough, you know what I mean?
They've definitely done the work this season. Let's see which way it goes. And it's a one more time. And a one more time. It's a one more time. So Clint Van Orr thinks Conor Falvey's won it. Then it turns to a one more time and smiles all around. You can see they're both very excited about that one.
Nerve-wracking, but we know he can do it. We believe in him.
Too wide there.
Yeah, I went a lot of stop before, and I don't even spin out.
So just be a bit tighter there.
Clint's a very good driver, so you can get it one more time with Clint, it's very good, but Graham's happy to get another battle. So I'm gonna go out now and do the same thing again, and hopefully we can get it done the second time around. But good job. Clint is unbelievable, like, so if win or lose, I'm happy.
Everything's okay. Just cooling the car down because it's so hot today. It's very hard in the car and even harder on the driver. So, but no, everything looks good.
See if everything was alright. It took a bit of time for them to go out, so we had enough battles of people losing over something mechanical, so see if they needed a hand, but they're all good in their town, so we won a fair battle. I had to go out now for one more time, Lucas.
One more time, boy.
Unbelievable battle the first time. I knew there was nothing between them. We go again now.
Both made the same mistakes.
That's
so.
it, yeah. And they're off, lads.
Boys. Come on.
We're going back to it one more time between Clint Van Ort and Conor Falvey.
On that initiation, looks for the side of Clint Van Ort. Clint Van Ort nicer on outside zone 2, but look at Conor Falvey, no messing around, good transition. Lets Clint Van Ort drive away though, has to shortcut, has to miss the outside zone. As Conor Falvey goes for it now on the transition, Clint Van Ort on an absolute ripper, no mistakes from Clint Van Ort whatsoever.
I think Clint pulled a bit of a gap on him that time now, so let's see how this goes. It's still close. It's still close.
But top 16 away to look at Clint Van Ort not letting the young gun get away, but he does let him get away. He opens the door now as Conor Falvey fires that car from left to right. Clint Van Ort takes a really shallow line into that side zone. Van Ort tags the wall and he upsets the line. Clint Van Ort makes a massive mistake.
What happened?
And takes a step through.
Fucking man.
He ended up in the wall. It is what it is. And now we're going to support the Falveys. Hopefully it gets to the finals.
Conor Falvey looks like he might be the favourite here, and the judges do agree, and he goes through to the top 16, gets the win after a valiant effort from Clint Van Ort. They both threw everything into those 2 runs, but Conor Falvey will move through to his 3rd top 16 in a row. So impressive stuff from Conor Falvey there.
Well deserved. Fuck, it was close. A win is a win, but it would have been lovely if it was just clean like the first one, you know?
I'm just so happy. Another top 16, which is absolutely incredible. I am so proud of him. Clint beat Dave at Iron Ripping, so Conor couldn't leave him do it again. We were not going to let that happen. If it killed us.
Top 16. Oh man, I'm so happy. Top 16 again. 3 times. Yeah, oh my god. Oh, and I think I'm holding my place now in Rookie of the Year as well. Swasub got knocked out, so what a result. Oh, thank god.
It's great to see a good, honest battle, and kind of after one more time you feel like you've got extra bonus time, then you're like in a good situation.
I know when Clint did hit the wall, a small bit of me was like, sake. So it's great that they were having such a good run of it.
I think it was always going to come down to one mistake. That's the first time they had a couple each, and they tidied it up, but it was just on the edge at times. Like Conor had a couple of dives where I was like, I don't know, and then when Clint washed, I went, he's going to be very close to that. Oh, he's in the wall, and then the smoke, you can see it straight away. Like he would have just seen nothing, and like and it's very hard to drive flat out when you see nothing. So it was like 2 lads on one of those things, you know, like balancing on a pool, and they were both shaking it. One was going to fall off at some point, and then unfortunately it was Clint. So then we got Zalewski. See how it goes.
Hey, how you feeling before this run?
Excited because it's gonna be my first time with Conor.
What's the strategy?
Give it all because I saw Conor driving really consistent, really good. I see that you know, he made a really big progress this year. So let's give it all. Keep pushing. I think he has what it takes to go forward, but of course I'm not gonna go easy on him, so let's see what's gonna happen.
Nervous. I'm very, very nervous. But yeah, it's gonna give it everything. Good luck, brother. Thanks, Chris.
This is going to be an interesting one. Never faced each other before. We've no data from either of these battles.
Looks like it's all good to go. Yeah, he gives him a little handshake.
Just going to the line now, Lucas, I'd say.
The Starlight Marshal gives the word, and we are ready to send cars. And we have obviously got one more time to come back to between Conor Shannon and Philip Szymanski. But let's go. Off the line they go. And something happened on the Starlight. I'm not sure what happened.
What's going on there? What's going on?
Now Zalewski's going to complete the run. Conor Falvey now still sits on the line.
So I'm not sure what happened on the start line there. Now, of course, it was a false start. We see the strobes, we see the red flags. So let's see what happened on that start line. So
what's going on?
Adam bless you in for 2 seconds till I increase legally.
And have they acknowledged that?
I'm not sure. You have to leave the minute it goes off. Connor's talking first now.
Yeah, just make sure Conor keeps saying it and keep fighting his corner.
Yeah.
Okay. What happened? When the light went green, Zaleski didn't leave the line. Then Conor didn't go, and Conor's fighting his case now with Marston. I just hope they acknowledge it.
Start line. Zalewski didn't go on the green light, revved the car. You can see the flames coming out of the car.
Yeah, you can see the anti-lag.
Yeah. So I'll say, we have to go over to the judges for an explanation on this one. We don't know what's happened because, of course, Ian and I generally don't anyway.
Yeah, so the delay of Zalewski was on the start line. So when the green came in, we have the rule that in 2 seconds he needs to take off from the start line, and after 3 seconds he still didn't. Well, I guess the restart button didn't work maybe. So they're gonna allow them to change the tires and then run the battle.
What? Like that should be a 10-0.
Aren't working. No lights at all. Okay, as fast as you can. Okay.
Just on the line now again, Lucas.
You guys got that light sorted?
Yeah. Don't know where that came from. Might have been a complaint, I'd say. I think he's angry now, Lucas. He's angry now.
Time to prove a point.
Boss, well back, please.
And here we go. Last space in the top 8 up for grabs.
Yeah, we're waiting for that green line. We get it this time. We get a clean start from both guys. Through the gears they come. Absolutely hammering down. Zalewski's angry. He wants this one. Look at Conor Falvey. Falls on the inside as Zalewski gets himself into the outside zone. But there's no shaking Conor Falvey as he flicks that car from left to right. Finds the front wheel of the GT86. He won't let Zalewski get away. Conor Falvey, the 16-year-old, the rookie, he's angry at Zalewski for playing games. And look at this as Falvey sticks it to the former champion.
Oh, well, we're gonna break this
one. There was a good chase, lads.
Yeah.
I didn't see one thing.
Very aggressive.
They are angry now.
And now Conor Falvey in the lead. He hasn't qualified as high as Zalewski. He hasn't put those runs in. So you can see him warming those front tires, getting all the debris off them before he heads to the start line. Conor Falvey on the start line. They're going to have a little look at cooling down Zalewski's car. He says he's good to go. He says he's ready to go. He wants to keep those tires as warm as possible.
Yeah, through the chicane, the last spot in the grade 8 awaits for one of these guys. Who's it going to be? Through the gears they come. Zalewski falls into formation as now Conor Falvey gets himself nice and high up on that bank into the outside zone, but there's no shaking Adam Zalewski as he transitions down onto the door. He goes on, he backs it in and he over-rotates. Zalewski over-rotates and Conor Falvey absolutely smokes it across the line.
You left us out.
We have it.
We got it.
Are you serious?
We left him. We left him. We left him.
Oh, lads.
We got it.
100% has it, definitely.
Such a pull away.
Unbelievable driving.
That's a big win for Conor Falvey because Adam Zalewski is one of the best in the business. And I'll tell you what, the story is that's a big win for Conor Falvey because Adam Zalewski is one of the best in the business. And I'll tell you what,
that's your boy. Top 8.
Here we go.
Big time, you should relax.
Lucas, you've a lot of editing to do, my friend. You ain't the show, man. Hey. Oh my god, that was great. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Another top 8. Lucas, I'm going to say it now, we're going top 4 tonight.
Torani Kavia and Conor Falvey line up for a top 8 battle. Neither driver making the top 4 this season so far. This would be a big moment for the Norwegian or the Irishman. They went head-to-head in Regan. On that occasion, Conor Falvey took down Kavia. Kavia's coming for revenge here.
Here we go.
As they come off the lines for a spot in the semi-final. In the lead, Kavia in the chase, Falvey.
Oh, look at this for Falvey though. He's on the back bumper already. He knows Kavia and he knows his style. He knows what he's like. And look at this. From Falvey, he's not risking anything. He's risking the front of the car, that's for sure. As they go down onto the wall, Conor Falvey pushes up onto the door of Torani Kavia as Kavia Kavir can't elude the 16-year-old from Ireland. They fire through and he loses some ground across the line.
Definitely should have advanced in that chase, I know it's it. Conor Falvey is a pro chase driver, lads. Don't count them out yet.
Marcin gives the word. We are ready to rock and roll. Semi-final space up for grabs. Falvey to lead in Kavir.
Yeah, there we go. Through the chicane they go. Clean start from both guys. Through the gears. Falvey looks for a nice simple initiation. Fires that car in. Puts foot to floor. Kavir onto that rear wheel straight away. As Falvey transitions. Kavir goes a little early. Looks for the door. Conor Falvey S15. But Falvey a little shy on the outside zone. Starting to fall apart in that lead position. Now Falvey finds the outside zone. But Kavir's still with him. Kavir's glued to him all across the line.
Kavir, I mean, it wasn't the perfect lead run from Conor Falvey.
I done it.
Very good, very, very good.
The last man. The chase. So let's see.
Let's see which way it drops in. A space in the final four up for grabs. And it's Tor Arne Kavir getting the win and going through.
That was a tough one, Lucas. He did his proud. That was some battle there, in fairness. Like, when it gets to the top 8, it's a different level. No, I'm absolutely delighted with it. Just couldn't be any prouder. Right.
It's good. Said no more left than thanks. Like I didn't do any more. Thanks, love.
Awesome chase, man.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
just clean up those leads.
Yeah.
And you'll get them all.
Yeah.
The chase was awesome.
Awesome driving, man. Good job.
You animal.
Oh man.
Great job, mate.
Thanks. Oh, delighted. Unbelievable battle. I had no more left in the tank. I gave him absolutely everything. And Tor is really on form today, so hats off to Tor. He was the better man on the day. There's not much more to it than that. I can't blame anyone. My team have been unbelievable. Everyone, drift games, everyone's been unbelievable. It's just down to me and just down to experience and stuff. Tor Arne Kavir has been a hero. To battle him and give him a good cut is a big deal to me, so I'm very happy.
And it's 1-1 now.
Yeah.
We gotta go to the next one.
Yeah, we'll settle it in Poland.
He's some driver like this.
Yeah. Oh, he's unbelievable. I could see his yellow lights for the whole chase from that. You have to give full respect to a fella who goes no messing.
Yeah. Amazing. You got for a race. Yeah. You must go and win it now.
Tor, take it all the way, buddy. All the way.
So the dust and smoke is settling. We're about to go party after one of the craziest events I've ever been at here in Hungary. The drivers drove their heart out, the fans were amazing, and our boy Conor Falvey once again did us proud all the way to another top 8. It's been a wild weekend. Drift Masters just goes from strength to strength. You never know what's going to happen. If you're a drift fan, I'm sure you're lapping it up. We'll see you in a couple of weeks for the last round in Poland with 60,000 people. But for now, let's go party!